Australia's freight task is predicted to double in the next 20 years. That means we need to find more productive ways to move everyday goods and the products we grow and manufacture. New generation high productivity heavy vehicles are a key part of how Australia needs to respond to this challenge, as they make a big difference to both the cost of transporting goods and reducing congestion on our roads by taking less trips to deliver the same amount of freight. The National Heavy Vehicle Regulator administers the Performance-Based Standard Scheme, which approves innovative heavy vehicle combinations based on how they perform rather than merely fitting within prescribed mass and dimension limits. For these vehicles to be used to their full potential, it's important that road managers consider their benefits and allow access to a wide part of the road network. Blacktown City Council in Western Sydney did just this.
An efficient road network is so important to Blacktown City. We have 348,000 people. We're the largest city in New South Wales, and we have, more importantly, 18,000 businesses. And each of those 18,000 businesses rely on the road network to get goods to their businesses and back to their customers. It's critical to our economic strategy that we have an efficient road network service which services those industrial areas and allows growth to happen, and then services those businesses as they are growing. It's absolutely critical to where Council sees our city going.
With the greater increase in payload, it's obviously less trips to do the same amount of freight, which just gets trucks off the road. These trucks use the same amount of fuel per kilometre as the non-PBS. So fuel-wise and pollution-wise, they're far better off.
The benefit that we have for using our performance-based combinations are that we have reduced movements, particularly alone in Blacktown City Council, of approximately 40 trips a week. We have 4 key customers that we deliver into Blacktown, thus we've reduced the deliveries by 10 per customer each week. By increasing the amount of pallets to 4 to 6 that we can place into these vehicles, it has a commercial advantage to not only our company, but our customers that are involved in this contract as well. The operation of these combinations within our business cannot be underestimated.
After working through the benefits of these vehicles with industry and the NHVR, Blacktown City Council opened up access and pre-approved some routes for these vehicles. This reduced the number of access consent requests by 40%, helped local businesses to be more productive, improved road safety and reduced congestion on the busy Western Sydney road network.
We've been working with the National Heavy Vehicle Regulator to smooth out the approval path. We want an efficient approval system, which means that high productivity vehicles can quickly enter and exit our city.
Having a pre-approved route has reduced our workload around 40% when it was initially introduced. We had something like about 59 applications. We reduced that down to about 27. And then there was a further reduction when we approved further routes, down to maybe only having about 2 outstanding applications out of the 59 overall. So it was a great benefit bringing pre-approvals into the organisation.
Having gained confidence with the use of high productivity vehicles, Blacktown City Council has now signed up its road network for certain PBS categories, meaning operators of those vehicles no longer need to apply for permits to use those routes, significantly reducing red tape for industry and keeping their local economy strong.
Performance-based standard vehicles for me means less emissions, less trucks on the road, less conflicts, more productivity, more productive local communities, more productive businesses, the ability to operate efficiently with less in a much more safer and efficient manner has to be good news for the economy, has to be good news for industry, has to be good news for communities, local governments who see these vehicles on their roads.
If we can reduce the number of truck movements, it's good for our community because we've got less trucks on the road. Why would we not want to do that?